You are now tuned into the Pod, hosted by Big Mike.
We did.
Welcome to the Pod, episode 13. With your host, Big Mike. Welcome back. Kabna Yame Yesu. Can I get You already know my girl CBG in the building. Let me get Welcome back. My boy Kofi's in the building. Give me
Gang.
Yeah, we're back in full effect. How the man feeling today?
Feels good to be back, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what's up. It was a weird week, yo. Canada Day being on a fucking Thursday.
Yeah.
That was weird.
I got back to work the next day. I thought it was Monday.
Disarray and
COVID has messed up all of us, man.
Yeah. Vaccine. But yo, the Suns, man. Western Conference champions. We beat the Clippers. CP went crazy, closed out game. He had a 40-burger, no turnovers. Like
in the second half.
Yeah, no
It's crazy how
turnovers.
he does that. Like a man that has the ball that much and doesn't turn it over is on a regular basis. Like this is crazy.
Yeah, it's to me, Phoenix, like, bro, they proved me wrong. Still, I didn't think they're gonna come this far, and they've actually done it. Besides Kawhi being injured, no Jamal Murray, but they got the job done. Can't really taint their run. The run is pretty neat, you know.
Smart. I think from after I think it was game 2 after game 1 of the Denver series, I haven't gone all the way. I just there's something about them. They remind me almost of like Golden State before KD got there. They're just fun and exciting. And probably for me the most exciting team to watch right now.
Yeah.
I haven't gone all the way.
So I don't like how people always say, "Oh, because this guy was injured." Like this happens every year. Every year,
I don't care about none of that.
Yeah,
I don't care about none of that.
You play with what you're dealt with. Like that's
Facts.
it. That's all that matters.
Like CP got hurt too, so you don't want to everybody got hurt, right? So but CP was hurt, came back, he bounced through it. Man had COVID, came back. You have to give them their credit. They're hooping. Even they even figured it out. When campaign went down, CP was back. They had to figure out how to play with the pace and everything like that. But he just handled it perfectly. Obviously Pat Bev got underneath his skin. Pat Bev with the waistband pushing the back. But but they figured it out and they're just hooping. Devin Booker coming through with a broken nose. And playing with a broken nose, that's where it hurts.
Yeah.
So you have to give them their credit. They're balling, they're hooping. Yeah.
So a lot of men are coming up to me telling me CP is the second best point guard ever now. I don't think so. I don't even think he's past Isiah.
No, okay. With that, I feel the verbiage has to be very clear. There's best, who is better, who's a better basketball player, and there's greater. We talk about accomplishments and all that. Because when we talk about who is the better player, you could call me young, whatever. Most of those old guys, I don't look at them like they're the best players.
No.
Because look at the number 1 point guard of all time, Magic Johnson. Bro, that guy cannot even handle the ball. As soon as he gets the ball, he's backing niggas up, and he's on his side of the court, backing niggas up, because he's bigger than everyone and shit. Couldn't really shoot like that. The man was a 6'9", Andre Miller.
So Magic's not the best point guard in your eyes?
Not the best. He's probably the greatest. Those are two different things to me.
Yeah.
When we talk about greatness, we talk about accolades, achievements, and you just hold them within their time.
Okay, who's the better player? Isiah Thomas or Chris Paul?
Better player? I'll go Chris Paul.
When I got the rundown, I watched old games. I literally put on I put on the 89 finals.
89 finals, okay. Versus Lakers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? I think it was the 89 finals. But and they waxed them. They cooked them. It was 4. It was a sweep.
Yeah.
Right? But Isiah has a package, right? So I don't want to like, he's not like Magic where like it's like like I'm gonna post you up to do my thing. Like Isiah has a real package. Like you look at it, but so he's like he lays the groundwork for what it can do.
But even within that, when they talk about the greatest handles of all time, they say like I've heard this a million times. It's a debate between Kyrie and Isiah Thomas.
No, it's not.
Like, what are we talking about here, bro?
The only thing is because like Isiah was doing the dumb shit. Like Isiah was doing the globetrotter stuff. Like, the man's on like one knee dribbling.
Yeah, so for his time,
But so it's like how you want to do it. Personally, I think Chris Paul's an amazing point guard and it's great. But like how we view the point guard position, if you don't want to, and if you want to view it as the classical point guard, he's probably the best classical point guard. I still would take Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Fam, I think Steph Curry. Fam, Steph Curry, the shooting aspect of it, like
shooting in the handles, the unlimited range.
The shooting with the handle, with the fact that I move off ball so much that it creates a gravity. I'm taking but I understand what Chris Paul does. Like he does it in different ways. So like in the classical sense, he's the purest.
And then it took even what he did last year, that really solidified. Not even this year. Last year, what he did last year, that really
okay.
This guy's different.
Let me rephrase this question then. Who's the best point guard you've seen with your own eyes? Forget with your own eyes. Okay. Who's the best point guard you've seen? You
go. Okay, for the position, I'd say Chris Paul. But for what States is even saying, if you put Steph Curry and you say that guy's a point guard,
he's a point guard.
I can't not choose Steph Curry.
So
because the actual job of what a point guard does is Chris Paul. Like if I'm a coach, if I'm a player, and I'm going and I'm I need a PG. I have to go with CP.
Steph Curry's he's still a
no, he's a good PG. But when I'm talking about floor management, time, there's times where Steph Curry, the 2-for-1 situation we talk about all the time. Chris Paul will manage that. Chris Paul can see this guy hasn't gotten the ball in 3 possessions and he's not running back on D, and he'll get him up. He'll find him. Yeah. Steph Curry's a great point guard, but I don't think he reads the game like that because he's so good at shooting. And you know what I mean? He's running off screens, doing all that other stuff. CP locks in him and the coach are one. He's that's where your point guard's supposed to be, an extension of the coach.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, CP's probably the best point guard I've seen in my eyes.
I will say there's different you would say there's different archetypes. They're all point guards.
Yeah.
So to me that doesn't really matter because whoever you have, you're gonna build a team around them. So if you have Steph, you're gonna build a certain team around him. If you have CP, you're gonna build a certain team around him. So to be honest, I view them all kind of the same.
Because even when I think about point guards, I might even take if we're talking about the position, I guess, or what it comes with, I would even have Russ in that conversation.
So give me your 5.
Nah, for real. Russ does everything, man. Russ does everything on and off the floor.
Give me your 5, no order. Just give me your 5
of all time.
No, that you see your own eyes.
Your eyes.
Okay, this one's biased.
D.
Will was my favorite point guard. Probably for the last.
You would see me like this for
5 years straight. I love that guy.
Okay, anybody else?
CP3.
CP, Curry.
Mm-hmm.
2 more. I have to put Kyrie in there, right?
Kyrie.
He's kind of different.
Okay.
And my 5th.
It's cool, man. There's Steve Nash,
JK.
there's
I was waiting. I was sitting there the whole time.
JK. To be honest, I don't know why JK doesn't get enough love. I don't know
because he wasn't pretty.
But he didn't score buckets.
And he, for people that hold championships as the holy grail, he got it late, and he wasn't Like CP's getting it late, but he's still like.
We getting some Chauncey. Someone saying Chauncey.
Oh yeah, Chauncey. Chauncey.
I was thinking about him too.
Chauncey was mine.
He wouldn't be top 5.
Like,
Top 10.
I get it. The team,
probably.
no, but okay, that's the team thing. Like, yo, if I wouldn't say Chauncey.
But that's what I mean. Like it all depends on what you're. What you as your PG.
Yeah, what
So
you
what's
like.
your 5? That you best point guard you see in your own eyes.
My own eyes.
Yeah.
Can I take like just more, okay, like because it's like man had injuries in their career, but like if I could just segment it out, like okay, my own eyes. J Kidd was like my first like when I started to I watched ball, like my bro used to put me on ball in like the 90s shit, like, but it's not like I really, but when I started getting into it, J Kidd's my first like point guard. He's bigger than all of them that we're gonna name. He's faster than all of them that we're gonna name. He's a better defender than all of them, personally, like, because I've seen him strap up. I've seen him at 36 years old guard Kevin Durant and put him in a fits for a series. They beat, like, when they Dallas run, Jason Kidd guards Kevin Durant and straps him. Or, like, holds him to 26, 28. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Kevin Durant should be going for 35. But, so J Kidd's one for me. Like, not order, but just, like, the first man. D. Will, Chris Paul, Baron Davis.
B. Diddy.
Baron Davis, to me, if he didn't get hurt, Baron Davis, like, add everything. I don't care what nobody wants to say. Like, I will argue if Baron Davis didn't have injuries, he's better than all these guys, personally. Because he's bigger, he can post you up, he has the shots, he's timely, right? He had big playoff moments, it's just that the team wasn't right. And then 5, well, obviously Steph, right?
One of my dog Jarrell's like, yo, what about Iverson?
Iverson's a shooter.
Not shooting.
Two. Gary Payton.
Gary Payton is like.
But I'm a little younger. So.
I'm just talking about day in day out, like man I watch. Like,
Gary Payton, like for me to like actually remember and understand what I was watching, he was on the Lakers. and he was on Miami. Yeah, so I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
It's hard to put those point guards in there because the 3-point aspect of today's game,
different.
Like they wouldn't even get the minutes that they were getting. Like GP may be different because he's locked down.
Yeah.
But like the other guys.
No, but I think they would obviously shoot more, so it's gonna like ratio out.
Yeah, but they weren't taking the deep shots.
But if you allow them to, I think it's like gonna come like where it's not like where Mavs are gonna be shooting 26% when he's shooting a lot of mid ranges and they're like, you know, it's like if I'm shooting 1-3 a game and I'm making one every third game, like the average is gonna look washed.
No love for Derrick Rose.
His prime was too short.
Even though Derrick Rose was the
His prime was too
MVP,
short.
I'm just talking about like for like a 5-year run. Let me say a 5-year run.
Yeah.
My list is gonna beat Man of Much though.
Okay.
Minus two.
Oh, you go ahead.
No.
Okay, what's your 5?
I'm gonna start with the guys in the league right now. I'm putting CP, Steph Curry, Dame Lillard. I don't give a fuck what no one says. Dame is that nigga to me. And then I'm going J Kidd for sure. The 5th. I'm kind of like I wanna put Nash, but then he's another one where he didn't really do it his whole career. Like Dallas, he was he was a good player, and then he had his Phoenix years, and then kind of fell off.
The thing aspect.
On the KGQ.
What's going on?
KG on the live stream on the pod.
Shout out
I'm trying to
KGQ.
think of the last.
KGQ on the live.
But yeah,
Who else is out there? There's
You saying
like
man?
Phillips, Baron Davis.
He's good, so he said.
I don't know, bro. Oh, I got my last one. Even though he's another one that injuries kind of beat him up, but like just watching him.
Oh yeah.
fuck. Honestly, I want to redo my list.
Hold on.
I
Let
totally
me give my
forgot.
list. One second,
I totally
bro.
forgot. Oh my god.
Yo,
So watching him, he was different.
this is my list. With my own eyes,
I fucked up.
white chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay.
With my eyes.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
White chocolate.
I understand what you're saying.
It was different.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, if you want to give him that, yeah.
I understand
If you
what you're
like
saying.
equate it out.
White chocolate. I'm gonna put CP in there.
Have to.
I'm gonna put I'm putting Derrick Rose in there for me.
Okay.
Derrick Rose in there for me. Curry, he's a game changer. And my 5 was between Steve Nash and Tony Parker. I don't know.
I was gonna Tony
Steve Nash or
I was
Tony
gonna
Parker. I don't. Honestly, Nash's run was mud, but Tony Parker had a stretch where from I think 09 to like 15,
Yeah.
15, his run was mud.
I want to put like Gilbert back on the list, but then it's like, if I think about it,
He was in my
put-
no, but if I think about it, like if I equate it out, he's like Damian Lillard to me,
Yeah.
a little bit faster.
Yeah.
But I still think Baron Davis and D Will in this type of basketball, it's like, yo, you can't guard them.
Yeah, they're different.
Healthy, I don't want to like. Who's guarding Darren Williams healthy?
No, he was a problem. He was a problem.
My thing, like, yo, it's just that he's one of those men that he got the big contract and he likes to golf.
Yeah.
Fam, so I followed Darren Williams like on Twitter, like back in the day, like in social medias. He's a golfer, and he's from Texas, and he just likes to kick.
He's chilling.
So as soon as he got the bread, I was like, fuck. They got him out of Utah. He had that for the 1 year in Brooklyn. I mean, in New Jersey. But fuck.
Yeah. So yeah. I don't know the list for me. I don't like talking about the man back in the day.
Yeah.
Because we never watched them. Like YouTube, it's not enough.
And if I feel like if you're gonna talk about that, you gotta talk about them within their time, because the game was so different. So it's not fair to make that
And
comparison.
the feeling is different. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're watching the game on YouTube. Like, at any moment in time, I know in my head I can just fast forward and see what's on. Right? So it doesn't feel the same. Like when we're like the games are on right now. Like it feels different in the moment when you're watching it and you're like, yo, wow, yo, this nigga did this. Like, say a word. I didn't just see it on a highlight package. Like,
But when I make that Magic Johnson, Andre Miller comparison, niggas think I'm crazy. I see, yo, put Andre Miller in the 80s. Fam, that guy, oh fuck, that guy would have killed.
Shout out Andre Miller though, sturdy back.
Sturdy, and he was fucking clutch.
Yeah, he took big shots.
So then, also, a lot of things I've been seeing around lately is the whole Devin Booker is the second coming of Kobe. Like, I don't see it. Like Stephen A. is like he's the second coming of Kobe, and everyone was like agreeing with them. Like, yeah, I can see it. The demeanor, the Mamba mentality, the beat legendary. But I don't see anything.
The Mamba mentality shit crazy.
To me, I'm like, yo, if this man was like Kobe, then Patrick Beverly would never strapped him.
He's just like
Kobe wouldn't let Patrick Beverly strap him. Yo, Patrick Beverly was containing Booker.
Yo, but man's act like
no.
Yo, I don't understand why man's like, I love Kobe, but man's act like Kobe never got strapped before.
Yeah.
Kobe didn't get strapped.
That's what I'm saying. So like, no, he got. No. I don't know when this whole like Kobe thing was like, yo, Kobe was like. I know why. I know why. But what I'm saying is like, yo, I love Kobe as much as the next guy, but like, come on, like,
Yo,
not everything, yo, Kobe.
Yo, if
Kobe.
If Patrick Beverly was guarding Kobe's put him in the torture chamber in the post.
That's fair, but there would be some nights for Patrick Beverly
Strapping Kobe.
not strapping Kobe, but making it difficult for him.
Because he's not still in strapping him. Like, there's games where he did his thing. Like, his averages averaged out. Like, he's averaging 28 on the playoffs. Like,
and yo, sometimes mans have to take in too. Just because you miss shots doesn't mean it was good defense.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But I will give it. He was playing.
He was playing good defense. I know, but I just sometimes I'll be talking to somebody and they'll be like, "Yo, this guy strapped him. He shot this for this, bro. He just missed it."
And again, he's like Patrick Beverly fouling left and right. I watch him and it's like I feel like the refs look at him and be like, "Yo, if I call this foul, I'm gonna call it every possession." So they let him get away with a lot.
Oh.
So are the games even comparable, Kobe and D Book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
The mid-range, the footwork.
I think you know where the most comparison you think he looks like Kobe. You know, either when he catches the ball, either it's like a dribble handoff, or like where they pass it to him when he's cutting in through the lane, and he does that like dribble and he like gets into a shot. That where he gets into a shot in the mid-range part, That's the one person I'm like, oh shit. Yo, that kind of did look like Kobe, like where he gets and then he pulls up with a little like fadeaway midi. But outside of that, like it's not.
And
he doesn't have the defensive consistency.
But it's all what comes with throwing.
Kobe was strapping up.
I think they love the comparison.
Kobe came to the league at 17. Like this nigga was strapping up.
They love the comparison because Kobe baked up Devin Booker, worked with him. Same thing with Jason Tatum. Every time Jason Tatum has a big game, they say the same shit. So,
but Booker did have 70.
Yeah, he's a bucket.
70 piece. So
Yeah, so you man think like Kawhi Leonard gave up on the team? You think he could have played through that injury?
no, I don't think so.
I know.
Kawhi, he's a proven winner, and he played through it. I think he was actually hurt. He wouldn't want it. He chose this. He made this decision, and they have a chance to get to the NBA Finals.
And I think it's worse than he's trying to let out because initially they thought it was a torn ACL.
Yeah.
That was the initial kind of diagnosis, but then he's like, nah, but he's just gonna rehab or whatever. But I think it might be serious, but Kawhi, he's on like his own time, like yo, I'm gonna deal with it the way I want to deal with it, just like how he did in San Antonio.
The man doesn't talk to the training staff.
That's
I'm reading stuff. The man doesn't talk to the training staff. He operates like the man talks to the coach and the owner.
Oh.
Like he's in the box.
Yeah, he was on the box. He was
in
on
the
the bench.
press box.
He was on the bench.
He doesn't
He
even
was on the
like,
bench for game 6.
Yeah, 6, eh?
fam, the man like literally I was reading some shit how they're saying like he doesn't really talk to the medical staff. Like the medical staff has to talk to his medical staff to figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
So is he leaving?
It's gonna be a repeat of the San Antonio situation. I think he stayed. But I think it's one of those that like now he has like San Antonio didn't listen to me. I went to the Raptors. They let me do shit my way, and look what happened.
And then now he's here, but he's doing this shit here, like the way how he wants to on the Clippers. I just think like, bro, I think he's never been a man to ever play like if he's not 100%. Like he's like, yo, I don't feel right, I'm not playing. I don't care. Like he's not gonna sit there and.
Do you rate that mentality though? Cause like we grew up on the man that played with like injuries and like I'm hooping.
It's not like
I could walk and hoop.
I can rate it in a sense. Because at the end of the day, it's a business. Like, I don't care if it's like, I'm here to get bread. This is a TV show. Like, if you think about it, basketball's a TV show. So I'm here to make my bread. You want to see me. I'm not going to go out there looking wash.
So all this shit is a business, bro. Look at fucking D Rose. Like, D Rose was on top of the world, and then his body just broke down on him. So you gotta take care of yourself. And fam, like even us, bro. Look at me. All the times I was hurt and I played. Now look at me. My body's broken. I'm sitting here like, my body's in shambles, bro. That shit don't fucking take you nowhere.
Squad up.
Take care of yourself,
bro. Yeah, it does happen. Like.
Yeah, so man, did he didn't. I know CB's gonna go in, but did PG shake the pandemic P name off him?
For me, I don't even really think he should have even got it, but. I think at the end of the day, he's gonna. I agree with what Charles Barkley said.
What did he say?
He said that basically the whole, cause DeMarcus Cousins and Morris were like, oh, I don't know why, and PG himself, we're just like, oh, I don't know why he gets so much scrutiny, this and that. And Charles Barkley just basically said like it's bullshit because at the end of the day, every great player or that is on the verge of being a great player gets scrutinized.
Yeah.
It's like, look at me. Everyone scrutinizes me for not winning the championship. Look at Kobe, Jordan, Bron. Everyone gets scrutinized for that stuff. So if you want to be a great player and you want to be considered a great player, people are going to poke at your game. The thing that you haven't done is win a championship. Or you fold in under pressure in the playoffs. So until you prove them wrong, you're going to keep getting this pandemic P, playoff P, all this, whatever the hell they keep saying. But I still think he's a great basketball player.
And like to be honest, he's had some really bad playoffs. Like he played really well, and to me the thing with Paul George, like I used to be a big Paul George guy, and then what happened was I started hearing him talk. Like every time like he would get eliminated or something happens, here comes Paul George with an excuse. Like every single time. So then it just makes you look at him like a certain way, like bro, like just take your L and
I think
and get better. Like
to piggyback off your point too, like when he does do good, like I'm that guy.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, bro.
So when you do that still,
Yeah,
Like, that come for you.
yo, it comes with it, bro.
Honestly, I feel like it's just like he doesn't get gassed like other mans get gassed. Like no one really brings him up.
But they used to.
And I used to. And I used to. No, he's a 7-time All-Star. Like, it's not like he doesn't get love or respect from his peers and the media.
He made the
He gets it, but exactly. So
he made the All-NBA
Fam,
team.
he made the
Yeah,
All-NBA
17,
team
right?
this year. 13.
Oh, 13.
Fam, he was third in MVP voting 3 years ago. Like the man
Yo,
gets love, fam.
That's when it really started for me, bro. Cause I remember he had a crazy first half, and then second half decline. I think they lost in the first round to Utah.
Yeah.
Hit the side
And
of the
then he used his shoulder as an excuse. Okay, whatever. And then
They're serious injuries, bro.
Okay.
But when you're playing the game, right? You're normal. You're good. Yo, I'm good.
Yo.
But then when you guys get punched on, you're gonna come iced up, beer ice,
Man,
you're just there like.
The season is done. When you go home, then you deal with that shit.
Yeah.
But he came back the next year, like these guys front running and shit. Dame sent them home. You talk about it's a bad shot, like bro, like just shut up and take your L.
It started before that with me. It started in the Indiana series. I thought they were fraudulent the way they talked about him. So I was like, yo, fraud man George. Because I thought they were just, the way they talked about him, they're like, yo, he's next up. And I'm like, fam, no good players in the league in 2010, 2011. They're talking about this guy's next up. I'm like, yo, fam, Kevin Durant is in the league. Right? So that's why it kind of like made me laugh. And then it kind of transitioned into when he got the team on his ones and he had a commercial and I seen that and I was just laughing. The man's talking about he made big shots and this and that. And he's never made a game winner in his life. And then the Indiana series against Toronto. Remember when the man was getting sick? The whole time he's getting sick, all about CJ Miles taking a shot, talking about, I deserve to take those shots. It's like, fam, you haven't made them. So what, like, and then it transitions to everything Kofi and man were talking about. And I don't think that the pandemic it was like fit for the COVID time.
Yeah.
But the thing was, the playoff like man used to say playoff and it was a joke. Like, you say playoff,
That's because he started calling himself.
Yeah, because he called himself playoff P. And the thing is, we used to make fun of playoff P. Like, you say playoff P as a jig, like, it's funny, like, we're making fun of you, like, because in the playoffs, you show us who you really are, kind of thing. And it just transitioned into pandemic P, but, like, I don't know. I thought he was just comfy. Like, obviously, he dropped 40 in the game before the closeout. Yeah. And I thought that he was content with that.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of those mans, I just dropped 40. Yeah. Oh, the monkey's off my back now.
Nah, it's not. Like, you gotta keep it going.
It's like, fam, just, and the fact that, you do that, the game before that, you're 5 for 20. The game before that, you have a good game. You're just on, off. So it's like, you think you're on the level of LeBron, those man them, or maybe not LeBron, KD, because they're next level, but you think, like, nobody else can talk to you.
Yeah, he thinks Dame can't talk
to him. He thinks Manu can't talk to him because his skill set deserves that, but the production doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah. I even forgot his excuses.
Fam.
Last year it was the coach and the bubble with like anxiety and mental health.
Yeah. Bro. 3-point shooter, spot up shooter.
Yo, were you the only man that was in the bubble, bro?
Fam,
Like,
the man said he never had the ball. He needed the ball more in his hand. And that was the most he's ever had the ball in his hands in a season. They did all the metrics and shit like that. His on-ball percentage was the most it's ever been. His like net rating or usage rate. Or
It's cap. He's
yo, I don't even care because even if that is the case, keep it to yourself, bro.
Yeah,
like,
talk too much.
Yeah,
talk too much, though. So yes, the Bucks scheme is going on right now. You think the Bucks can beat Atlanta without Giannis?
Yes.
You think they can win the chip without Giannis?
No. And
perhaps.
What?
Oh, right. Why do you think that?
You know, I had the Bucks going to the finals.
You did. Still.
So
I think you had the Bucks in Phoenix, right?
Yeah. No, I think I had Clippers. But
he had Lakers.
No, I had Lakers.
I did not have.
Yeah, he did. I know he did.
I think I had Clippers in there.
Yeah, we both had Clippers. I had Bucks and Clippers. But I just think, like something about this year is just, if they don't do it this year, I don't see them ever doing it.
Yeah, this is their chance.
Just
man.
agree, bro.
Yo, I'm mad, bro. Yo, the reason why I just laughed,
Yo,
he just had a
Honestly, I like the fact that
closer.
Giannis is saying like this is our closer. One, it takes pressure off of Giannis, which obviously he doesn't want. And two, it's like you're giving your guy who's a better shooter who can do a little bit more with the ball offensively more confidence.
yeah.
Like if your best player is basically saying,
But did he need to say that? We all know.
everybody no, 100%. But when there's two guys that are like kind of close.
No, but he knows that like yo, I can't shoot, and if I go to the free throw line, I'm gonna miss. Like he knows this. Everyone knows it.
But that
So,
doesn't
like,
mean doesn't think he's the best.
No, he still thinks he's the best player, but he knows when it's closing time.
You're the bottom of the team.
He knows. Everyone knows. I don't think there was ever a discussion.
But
Okay,
sometimes
it's
he tries to tank though.
Yeah, and I was gonna say it's kind of like I don't want to do this comparison because man's might come to me, but it's kind of like the Bron and Kyrie thing, where like Bron is like he knows he's the best player on the team, he can do everything.
Yeah.
But if you instill that confidence in Kyrie,
Uh-huh.
you'll get better production. You'll see a happier Kyrie. Not to say like it's the same, but
Yeah.
I'm just using that as an example to say that if Giannis strokes Middleton's ego, not that he needs it. He's not like a guy that needs that. But if your best player or your leader is basically saying, "Yo, fam, go get it done," and you're doing it, it only helps.
Yeah, I get what
it
you're
only
saying.
helps the team.
Oh, I get that, but like let's say in the same Bron Kyrie situation, and that one there can be a discussion of yo, who's the closer.
Yeah.
This one, I don't think no one is gonna debate like that. If I was gonna make a debate, I'd do it between Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday. It wouldn't be Giannis.
No, but the thing is, okay, everyone's saying Giannis is this, Giannis is that. So for the next step of his evolution, he's gonna have to eventually take those shots. Or he's gonna,
if he continues to be this player, no.
Okay, maybe not take the shots, but he has to be in a position where he's making the play.
But I think he just realized he's a big man in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He realized that yo fam, I operate best.
But he's not gonna settle for it.
Because the coach is allowing that.
But yeah.
The coach is like, yo, the coach is giving him the power, like, yo, take the ball at the top of the key and run the offense too. They put him down low and it's been working. They cleared out the big.
Just when they put him at the 5,
Fam, they even when you have Brook Lopez out there, he's the only man on the inside. Brook Lopez is spaced out, so like he's kind of realized.
That's why last game I never seen Brook dunk that many
Yeah,
times.
bro,
Like,
it's
crazy.
But yo, he used to post up back in the game.
This guy was flushing 2 hands.
Fam,
Brook
Lopez
Lopez
is
is
talking
doing
about-
this.
Because there's no Giannis, so now he has the
Takes a
space
little
to do
free,
what
yeah.
he needs to do.
It's spread out more. There's more
He's
shooters.
been a big man.
Yeah.
He's been a big man with real post moves for like 10 years.
So I think they could bang out, but I don't know if they could win without
They're
Giannis.
not winning without Giannis. But Giannis coming back though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think they could.
Because they're saying if there's a potential game
Game
7,
7, he'll come back.
Because they have the pieces to guard up, and like you don't really need a lot of offense to outscore Phoenix.
I think they're better off right now with Giannis out for this series.
Oh, for this.
Yeah, just to close this out.
Because, yo, the offense sucks with Giannis. Like, if we keep it a beat, like, yo, even though, like, okay, we want to be all nice and shit about the playoffs, fam, if you, in a regular, like, yo, you give the man the credit now, like, for, like, doing what they're doing, but realistically, the Bucks they don't have me. Like, we can do all this, they don't have me. This is not an NBA championship team. Like, yo, even the last game, was that not the worst playoff game you've ever seen in your life?
Yeah, without one.
No, the last game.
Without Giannis or
Without Giannis and Trey. Was that not the worst playoff game in terms of like...
Yeah, it was boring. So we're sitting here watching it.
Look at that high note.
That was
beautiful basketball right there.
No, bro. Fam, these are the worst players we've ever seen in a playoff game. In a conference championship game, when's the last time you've ever had, outside of Trae Young, if you want to say like he's a star player, these are the worst conference championship mans ever. And this is no disrespect to them because they're in the league. But this is just a fact. Go back every single conference championship. These are the worst players you've ever seen. And there's no dispute. Like, if you think about it, go back. All the LeBron years, in either conference LeBron, or you have Tim Duncan, you could go back to Shaq.
But you're comparing those guys to NBA Hall of Famers.
Because Hall of Famers make the conference finals. Like,
That's right.
look at the guys out there. These are bad basketball.
No, they're not bad.
No, I mean
Just
in
role players,
comparison, there's a
they're
whole
like-
bunch of role
They're
players.
like
There's
B
no stars.
pluses, a bunch of B pluses.
Yeah, on the high end, even the stars like Trey Young, maybe an A,
Yeah.
not an A plus. Who knows, right?
But yeah, so okay, let's do a little finals preview.
Mhm.
Bucks win. Bucks for this.
Phoenix.
Yo, take it Phoenix, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out Jason, bro. Take it Phoenix, bro.
So honestly, I think the Bucks will watch them.
Yo,
Cause Middleton on Booker, Drew on CP.
Bro, they probably won't even put. Actually, they might, yeah.
Cause
Because
Drew's
I'd put Drew on thing.
on Booker.
On Booker.
I think
He's a little more equipped, and you just throw some height on CP.
Yeah.
Because think about it, CP isn't as fast as it used to be, so you don't need to really put up like a fast guard on him. You just put a taller defender.
You put Connaughton
I
on
put PJ on.
PJ.
But Compton won't start though.
Yeah.
wait, PJ on who?
Yo, like I was just rolling.
He's mixing
He's making
it.
it. What?
CP's putting him in the
Yeah.
chamber. He's putting him in the
Yo.
No,
chamber.
not the whole game. Like I mean, just like
I want to-
throwing
yeah,
bodies at him.
yeah.
Like obviously you're throwing bodies at him. I'm not starting them on him, but I'm just saying.
It'll be interchangeable.
But I think the Suns
Yo.
watch them.
Honestly, and even though I don't like him, nobody on the Bucks is gonna do a better job defensively than Pat Bev did. Pat Bev was picking him up full court.
Yeah,
The whole,
yeah.
like even though he's a nuisance,
He
Bro,
didn't stop it. He just kept-
yo, like these guys, they're not doing that
I
because they also have to contribute
Score.
on the offensive end. So they might pick him up half court, pick him up at the 3-point line. So they're not. Devin Booker's not going to struggle as much as he did in the Clipper series.
calling it now, I'd say Bucks in 6.
I don't.
I was Suns in 6.
I don't think their offense is good. I think it's Suns
Yeah.
in 5. I really think my Suns.
Yo.
The Suns play them. I think the Suns will wash them. To be honest, I really don't.
I want CP to win his first ring, so I'm gonna say Phoenix, but I think
Yo.
Bucks are gonna.
I think the Suns.
And I've been saying this for like a long time. If your best player is a perimeter player and he can't shoot, fam, you're gonna struggle. Milwaukee can be stopped, and Phoenix is sitting at home right now. They're gonna game plan for it. They can be stopped, bro. If your best player is a perimeter player and he can't shoot, you're in trouble. Watch, just watch.
They went through all these teams.
But they
like,
lock in defensively too. That's the thing. I don't know, man.
The Suns-
I'm gonna have the Bucks though.
look at the Suns.
They
the
lock
Suns.
in. They lock in defensively. Yo, they almost lost to Brooklyn, and Brooklyn had no Kyrie and James
They-
Harden.
But those are special players. Kyrie and KD's dropping 50.
But that's
And
that's one guy.
That's-
Exactly. Phoenix doesn't have that. Phoenix doesn't have a KD.
They have
But
Devin
they
Booker.
have Devin Booker.
No, let's not do
Yo,
that. Let's not.
No, he's not the same thing. But they have Devin
What do you mean
Booker.
the-
They have Chris Paul and all their role players, all the guys that
Yo,
play,
it's not over, yo.
all the guys that play
All right, let's see.
contribute.
My thing is personally, they couldn't score 90 points consistently. They couldn't score 90 points consistently against Brooklyn.
To me, it doesn't matter. Whether if you score 87 and the other team has 86, you won the game.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, I'm looking against you when you did against a team with no defense compared to a team with one of the best defenses in the league.
That's fair.
So Chris Paul is a Hall of Fame defender. Devin Booker's not gonna be guarding anybody like important to strap defense. I'd put Devin Booker on PJ Tucker or some stuff like that. DeAndre Ayton is gonna sit in the paint like he's an active, real life big man. So all that Giannis, I'm gonna swoop underneath stuff. Maybe he doesn't get it. You have Jay Crowder, you have Mikal Bridges. Those are real
You guys are
life.
gonna stop Giannis?
No, but they can stop Middleton.
Yo,
Middleton is not as good as.
I'm putting Jay Crowder on
Giannis.
Giannis.
That's
And
the
then
only
you
person.
and
That's the
then-
only person that could possibly guard him.
How
Bro,
Ayton
what?
could guard him.
and
KD
then
can guard who?
Ayton could guard Giannis. Yo, Giannis is
You
not
just
this
think-
guy that's.
So then who's gonna guard
no,
Brook
you
Lopez?
just no.
Brooklyn,
No,
you think that both of them can't sit in the paint?
no.
at the same time?
Aiden's not gonna guard it, but he's gonna be there waiting for him.
Yo, this Atlanta's
All right, let's see, man. Let's see.
I think, honestly, I don't even think I still think personally, yeah, if the pod's gonna come out afterwards, and I might be wrong or not, but right now, the game's 18-16. I don't think that I don't think Atlanta's gonna lay down. I think this is going 7, and if it goes 7 and Giannis doesn't want to play, I think Atlanta's gonna lose because I don't really think these role players. Every single game we've watched, it's been a role player on home coming alive. So Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez, they come alive at home. Bucks win. On the road, at home for Atlanta, Gallo, is coming. John Collins is like, doing his thing. Cam Reddish came alive that one game. So, and I like Okongwu. Like
he has me.
Yo, if Okongwu was playing good defense, the thing about it is everybody forgets that the Bucks were down 20 to the Hawks when Trae Young wasn't playing.
With Giannis.
Yeah, with Giannis. Giannis didn't get hurt.
I feel like they were gonna lose that game anyways.
I know, they were down 20.
Bad.
You called the splits though.
I'm like, I think that, I thought they're gonna split because they're all role players. Everybody out there's a role player. So if you can just get one or two role players to play good, you're gonna win the game.
They got right that game. Bogey got right.
He finally hit some threes.
He got like 28.
See?
And then Gallo had 19 off the bench. It was crazy.
But these guys aren't killers. Like Charles Barkley said, Milwaukee's not killers. This game series should have been over.
Yo, fam, I said, if Atlanta wins today, I'm taking Atlanta to win the series regardless if Giannis plays.
Every single game on this series so far, I bet Atlanta. I said that before. I was like, bet Atlanta every single game. You'll make your money back and then some. So it's been having me, right? I bet the money line every single game, even today. So like we'll see, but I don't know. I'm just not so sold on the Bucks. So even if the Bucks sneak this out, because there's a good chance they will, but say they do, I think the Suns washed them.
We'll see. Still, we'll see on that one. Still, so
But GB, you want to change your pick because you sound like you're on the Milwaukee way to go.
I just want CP to get a ring.
No, but who do you think is gonna win?
I think the Bucks are gonna win.
Okay, say less. Say nothing.
The Russell Westbrook top 5 think. Although I still slap I see him on TV.
You got the game?
No, this is a commercial.
So college players now are getting paid. That's pretty good. That had me like, it's about time. I didn't know that Reggie Bush, they took his Heisman away. They took all his stats, the 5.5, all of them, like
all their stats are all voided.
All voided everything. So now they're saying they want those stats to be
Terrell Pryor.
Terrell Pryor. Yo,
signing jerseys.
Miles Bridges was ruled ineligible because he went on an agent took him on to a restaurant and the bill was $40 and they suspended him until he paid $40 to charity.
Shit,
wow.
Think about that.
That's fuck.
And this is and they market themselves as amateur sports. So and while they're taking billions of dollars, making college players pay $40. That's wild.
I'm not exactly sure, but I believe that somewhat derailed what's the name? Mike Kabongo.
Yeah, that's not because Tristan
watched the TSN thing. That was crazy.
Tristan flew him out to a workout, whatever. And Tristan's his dog, like that's bullshit. So
that was a pretty crazy story.
And he was going to
He was nice.
He was lottery.
He was one of the first guys I looked at. I was like, yo, this guy's nice. Like he was different.
He was long. Went to Texas.
Well, I was a Kevin Pangos man, so
yeah.
Kevin Pangos, the college man, them like getting paid. It's good that they're getting paid now.
That's crazy, man. That's so good. Congrats.
Now they can sign endorsement deals and everything.
See, but even the thing with that, they're not even like getting paid because NCAA is making money off of them. NCAA is not paying them.
Yeah, they're allowed to go.
They're just allowed to get
endorsements.
Oh.
But I would go to one of those small schools and like punch on the city.
Yeah.
I'd go there and just I'm at every like grocery store. I'm on the face of every single.
That's why I think Masterpiece Youth's gonna
flourish.
He's gonna flourish. Tennessee State.
But the thing is,
HBCU.
He's smart. He keeps it local in the hood.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I mean? Like keeps it in those like a small school, do his thing.
So yeah.
I'd go to like a Nebraska
University
of like
Boston College,
or Wisconsin or something like like in there and just be on the face of all like
go like Minnesota.
All the car dealerships in the ends.
Get sponsored, they sponsor you and everything. You're good. So then,
imagine what a man like Zion would have made.
Oh my God.
What do you mean, bro? Reggie Bush would have made different type of money.
Cause he was different.
Fam, he was in Los Angeles.
He was different.
Everybody in Los Angeles is a USC fan. It's like Lakers, Dodgers, USC.
Yeah.
That's it. Like those are the three. You're not like how like everybody in the Knicks. It's like your Knicks, your Rangers, and your Giants and Yankees, right? It's that kind of way. Like, yo, he would have made different type of bread. Could have been like commercials out the ass, Hollywood.
That was interesting. That was interesting to me that it came through because I feel like the whole like G League paying the players, the high school mans now, and
They put the pressure on them.
They put the pressure
on the league.
They have no pressure.
Jalen Green. Speaking of him, the team, that G League team with those high school mans,
Has the next one.
they had like of the top 20 players for the 2020 class. Like 14 of them were on the team.
The next Miami, what's his name? The next guy.
Kaminga.
Kaminga. Yeah, he was on the team too, and they're both like dropping like 18 a game, getting paid. What? Like I would.
500K.
Wow.
Half a million, and you're getting endorsement deals and everything.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Instead of going to a university, why? So you can hear a man yell at you?
What's that man on he's Rich Paul. He was a rookie.
Gary Spacey.
Basically, he had
took an
internship
internship.
$1 million.
He said fuck Syracuse.
It makes sense. He's nice.
He's nice. He's good now.
He's nice. You gave him a year but then he came through and he did his thing.
So if you're still playing hoops right now, would you go to D1 or you go to the G League?
G League.
I think I'm going D1.
No.
This is like a dream.
Honestly, it all depends on who you are as a player. Some people need to go to college to kind of
5-star recruit,
All-American.
All-American.
Top 5.
Every school wants you.
like
That-
number one in the nation.
Like
Type shit?
number one, top 5 in the nation. You can do that
Okay.
or the 500K G League.
If my family is like it depends on like money situation. If like my family has money and like I don't need money, I'll probably go to college, live that life, just experience that. But if I need the bread,
Like you're back at Acorn, like
I'm going G League. I'm going G League.
I'm still going D1 still. I want to be in the March Madness.
If your parents are shaking it,
My parents are shaking my mom.
Hold strong for 8 months. Hold strong. When you're done school, fam, you're getting the money. You're signing with the agent. He's funding you the bread.
but you're still gonna get it regardless. So let me take this milli right now.
Yeah, do my thing.
It's an extra milli.
I'm just playing on tennis competition.
For me, fam, like, I know my youth, like, you dream, like, like Oscar is a game winner in North Carolina, like, I just want to, like.
But college ball never, like, to me personally, college ball never had me, like, as much, like, it didn't have, like, the like, March Madness had me.
It's a March Madness, fam.
Yeah,
but it didn't really hit the same, like.
But even with that, like, what you dream of, how many of those guys actually, like, get to live it like a mellow? Like, a lot of these guys, they go to schools, get eliminated, like, the second round, get upset. Your Austin Rivers get upset by CJ McCollum, Lehigh.
Kyrie Irving, get eliminated first, yes.
Sick. Well, the experience, man, in life.
I don't know, man. The college experience is different.
You're taking a
I
college
can only imagine.
But he's gibby.
I can only imagine if I was doing that in D1.
What? Yo, if I'm replaying my college life and then think about it in one setting, you know what I'm saying? That's not.
Ohio State, fam.
Yo, I was like that,
But take that over the red.
Yo.
Like, yo. Put yourself back in like Humber times and you're shaking it.
You know my alarm?
And you're shaking it. And the CBL said, yo, we'll give you $1 million if you come right now. Or you go to college.
Check this in though. In hindsight, right now, all that Humber memory's gone. Imagine
But the G League memories, but like, okay, so I'm thinking about it like, I remember when I had to like pick a school, and I was like, I could go to this school, I could go to that school, but York was telling me like, we're gonna nice you, we're gonna make sure there's a change in like, the back end. I took the back, I took the change. York, wash, worst team, trash. I'm the best like defensive back prospect in the end.
You're supposed to forever.
But they gave me bread.
And
if I know no one else was giving me bread.
But the thing is,
and
they were putting bread in my account.
And then you gotta think about injuries too. Taking a man like Michael Porter, going into college, the number 1 or 2 prospect, goes to college, hurts his back.
Watch, 14th pick.
You're right.
You should be a top 3 pick in that draft.
It's never guaranteed, bro. You could go to college, hurt yourself.
One to college. One to college story. What?
You go to like the big school or you go to like the HBCU?
I'm going to Michigan State.
Oh,
No, I go to HBCU stuff.
Ooh.
Like HBC, yo, take that ball away, take that ball away. There it is. I love it. There it is. Like y'all just going right.
Like if I could go to like a FAMU or some school in Houston. Maybe a school at HBCU.
Oh, like
or
Stop
like
the Yard.
in Atlanta. You get like a
Yeah. What's the state? Stop the Yard. What was it called?
yeah, Winston Salem in North Carolina. Or like
Well, Spellman?
or like a Howard Brooks.
Was it Spelman? The Stop the Yard, the school.
Well, Stomp the Yard. I forget. That was more ATL and Nunu.
Now speaking of like you know what used to have me though like so this called remember A Different World?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember HBCU? It felt like I wanted that.
Yeah.
Growing up, I wanted that.
Yeah,
Remember College Hill?
Yeah. Now I'm going to college still. A lot of
Maybe for HBCU,
yeah,
I do it
a
still.
lot of it still like. So
Even with that topic, just shout out Brandon Jennings.
Yeah, first man.
The first man, he said, yo, fuck college, I'm gonna go EuroLeague. And he kind of set, he set the tone for this.
Yeah, he punched for a milli still.
Yeah, and because remember, he was a top prospect.
Yeah, and Arizona was sick.
Yeah.
Arizona was sick.
There's some good alumni there too.
Yeah, Arizona's good on it. So I don't know if man are keeping up with Team Canada. Man are keeping up with Team Canada.
Wow.
I watched the game today.
Yo,
Wild ending. Wild ending.
Lit game.
I personally like they should never lost, but I didn't realize Tristan wasn't playing.
Oh yeah, he was on the roster.
Yo,
He's not on the roster. She's not on the roster.
Yo,
But Shea and Jamal are hurt. I don't know
Yeah,
why
yeah.
Tristan didn't come. Because originally he was in the top. There was like a list of like 30 players, and he was on
Yeah,
there.
even though Leonard
all the
too.
mans with
Oh yeah, Leonard.
who were like are unsure of their like position in the league. And all.
Yeah, 'cause I think
yeah.
Olenek's a free agent.
All the free agent mans are like your man's probably
You don't want to go and get hurt.
Yeah.
They're running easy. I don't think.
The center on
Checker.
Oh yeah. Going nuts.
37 years old,
Yeah.
Going crazy.
and he was beating up Dwight Powell.
That guy got fouled out.
Nicholson was there, Montreal and Nicholson. Like, I don't know. I feel like Armando, obviously because the contracts are going to play, but that team, at first, I don't know why I thought those men were there.
Yeah.
So I thought it was going to be easy, but watching the game, I'm like, nah.
And I feel like this happens every time it comes to like qualifying time. We're like, we got some guys who want to make a run,
And then you see the same one there.
Because I think this is the first time we've had that many.
Yeah, but
big
it-
men playing.
This year we had a pretty decent team.
The first time
we had a lot
on the
of.
roster, no?
No.
Yeah,
This is
we
Wiggins' first time.
Yeah, on the national team, yeah.
That's why I'm surprised. Like,
Honestly,
and
but
take it in. This is like you're in there like 7th year in the league.
yo, watching
I
it,
think it's so long.
we need shooters, bro.
Yo, it was stress.
We cannot shoot.
Yo, like, the only shooter on the team was that they didn't play. The Moody, Mulder, and Nakaya.
Keel's nice, man.
Yo, Trey Lyles is trash.
You can't call him
Can't love
that. He's a league man.
Yo,
He's
fam.
not trash, but, like, he's just
Nah,
not-
but like, okay,
He
he's
doesn't have
not
a
trash,
bad-
but he's like 13 to 15 man on the roster.
But to be honest, I don't even know how he's still in the league.
And I don't know how, like, yo, you watched the game, right?
Yeah.
Did you see what he was doing? Yo. And he was supposed to be a shooter coming out of college. Remember he wanted to play the 3?
Yo, it didn't develop nothing.
He didn't develop nothing in his game. And this guy said he wanted to be a 3.
Where did he go to school?
Kentucky. He was with Booker and them.
Yeah. He's a guy.
And
He was like no one like he was like a name brand.
Yo, he was like rated
Trey
higher
Lyles,
than
he was
higher than Booker and them, eh?
That's what slapped. And then it kind of shook out like.
It was like, who was number 1 in that one?
I think Towns.
Towns was number 1 rated. Like, Lyles was like top 5.
Wow.
And look at him now, just washed up stuff. But yeah. The team, they're not going to the Olympics. We need Shea.
Shea's different, man. In my opinion, Shea's the best Canadian.
Oh yeah.
But man say Jamal Murray in the argument. so-
Yo, Jamal Murray is bro. Like yo, that's really, Jamal Murray is fucking insane. Like yo, he's nice.
Jamal's nice. I just
He's
think
nice.
Shea's
Like I really like.
He's nice. He's just not consistent. But he's nice.
Nah, but like what he was doing. Okay, I just look at it from when I thought like when Jokic started balling and he started balling, it was like he's nice. He gets buckets. Like, and dudes really can't stay in front of him.
Cause he has a handle pack on the lows.
Yo,
No, it's not even on the low.
She's nicer.
It's just nicer. I think Jamal.
Yo,
I think she's nice.
Well, yeah, we talked about this before.
Jamal could do. The only thing Jamal to me is better at is making tougher shots, and he's more athletic. That's about it.
But the
like
tough shot,
everything else,
when you can make tough shots though,
Yeah.
it's different. Like it
is
feels
different.
different.
Yeah, it is different.
Because like I always compare Jamal Murray and Devin Booker. Those are my two. Like I always would be like, yo, okay, which one do I think's better? I don't know. But like Jamal Murray just has me. Maybe I'm just caught up in the bubble and the shit he was doing in the bubble, and like half of last year.
Yeah.
But yo,
Yeah.
that squad we have, especially with everyone healthy, guard play, we're
we're
Gucci.
stacked. Yeah.
We're Gucci. And even RJ and Wiggins showed me a thing. Yeah, but we have no bigs.
You know what I realized he didn't play and I was sick? Cam Bridge. Where the fuck was Cam Bridge? Where the fuck was Cam
And
Bridge?
Boucher said
Boucher too.
his contract thing or something like that.
Oh.
Or
Both
his
of them are
knee.
free
Was it his
agents.
knee? Yeah, it was his
Yeah.
contract.
both of them
yeah.
are free agents, no?
No.
Boucher.
Boucher signed like before last season.
Oh yeah,
that was
that's
his knee.
Yeah.
But the thing, Ken Burns is a free agent, so I don't think they're gonna play.
Yo, Stauskas washed?
Stauskas?
Oh no.
He's just no, he's not washed. He
He's
just
a gunner.
who's he gonna play over?
Would
You gonna play him over
RJ?
RJ? You gonna play him over Wiggins?
No, you're not.
You're not gonna play him over Dort.
No, you're
Yeah,
not.
He's
so
a gunner.
He just has no.
Yeah.
There's no burn for him. That's all.
Was he even on the team?
No, I don't think so.
He
Remember
wouldn't
when
make the
he's-
roster.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. He's a guy I believed in coming out of college. I thought he was gonna be.
Yo, it's not Chris.
He was like
Sacramento.
he was the Tyler Hero. Of the
Yeah, that's what he was supposed to be.
Like, he was Tyler Hero of the end.
Honestly, I can't even lie.
I thought he was gonna be
Whenever he's
black.
coming to me, yo, he was mad because when Tim Hardaway, Trey Burke,
Yeah.
those man, there was a straight down there,
Yeah.
team.
Him and the big man.
Yo, and yeah,
Mitch McGinn.
yo, when they punched and he came back in the second year, he got handles. And he was
When
doing
he
off the
played
dribble.
like a mole, like
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What's his name on thing now? Indiana. What's his name?
He was
That
on
went
Michigan?
from, that went from Brooklyn to thing. My guy.
Levert.
Levert was there too.
But Stauskas was the guy.
Man, Stauskas was.
Oh yeah, in his senior year.
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy.
It was supposed to be Tyler Hero. It was, to be honest, it was him, and Tyler Ennis. I
But
thought
Stauskas was
them-
better than Pangos?
I never
Yes.
really got this Tyler Ennis
Yes.
stock.
In college?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, in college, yeah, but like
Really?
in college,
Yo,
Yeah,
Tyler
Tyler-
Hero, like that was Stauskas.
yeah,
Like he was athletic too. Like you
Yeah.
see a boom and you're like, yo, whoa.
yeah.
Now Tyler
Pangos was
Ennis.
just short.
Pangos was the guy.
Tyler Ennis, I looked at him like he was gonna be a better Corey Joseph. Like just a solid point guard that and just kind
I'm
of
like, yo, this guy is so smart. His IQ's through the
Who?
Ennis.
Yo,
I think
when you watch him at Syracuse, you saw
Yeah,
it.
he was-
You saw it.
Honestly, that's why I believe in getting drafted to the right situation.
Yeah.
It's 100%. It's
Yeah, I think he went to the Lakers when Lakers were
We're in shambles.
yeah when they were in shambles.
The Kobe.
Yeah.
The late Kobe with the Nick Youngs.
Bro,
I think-
Carlos Boozer.
But those guys, some of those guys flourished though. The young boys,
Yeah.
Nah, but
But most of them was
Nah.
after they left.
Man, forget about the Robert Sacre.
Yeah.
There was like
like
bunch of
that.
guys who didn't flourish.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yo,
Roy Hibbert.
bunch of
Jump
guys
out.
who didn't flourish on those spots. It's fucking trash.
And then I think he tore his ACL in the back.
And that's it. No, that's not a legends, bro. That's crazy.
It's cause but like Tyler Ennis, I remember he his bro was nice.
Yeah.
His oldest bro was nice. Like it was all like you just
Nice or good?
good.
Comes from a good basketball player.
But Dylan was nice.
Yeah, Dylan was.
I don't know what he says. Like even Dylan, I think should be on that. He was a point guard.
No, but even
He reminded me of Chris
No,
Paul.
Dylan plays on Jamaica.
yeah, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago in the summer league. He went
For bullshit,
nuts. He went nuts, and I think he had an NBA contract, but then he got another contract in like Euro or China or
Yeah.
something. That was for more money, and he just
So it makes sense to take it because you're gonna get cut anyways, probably most likely, right? But fam, that was like Chris Paul to me. Like
Dylan?
yeah, growing up,
Mud.
and this was like Chris Paul to me.
Yo, I
Wow.
tell this story all the time, bro. Like when I first moved to Brampton, like my dog's like, yo, let's go to the Brampton trial, Brampton Blaze trial. So we're in the Brampton Blaze trial. So I don't know if people remember this drill. you're on the ground, you're flat on the ground,
The
and
ball.
the ball's in the half court, and then the coach will be like 7, 14. First man.
But yo, not every single thing I think is racial. And this is one of these segments, fam. This is not about race with the girl. Like the Shakira, what's her last name? I can't remember.
Johnson, I believe.
Yeah, like shout her out, okay, you know, for the US track, women's track, but like she's fast. Nike's bigging her up. Like this is the first time they've ever like really marketed a women's track girl like this since like really like Flojo. Like this is like that big of a push where people are, like you're seeing her everywhere on social media, her hair, Nike commercials and shit like that. Yo, she's fast. And don't get me wrong, but yo, if they tell you, yo, you're allowed to smoke weed whenever you want, but
Sha'Carri Richardson.
yeah, Sha'Carri Richardson. But at 11:59, the day before competition starts, your THC tolerance has to be below whatever the number was. If you get tested and you know I'm getting a test at this time, so my tolerance and my THC level has to be below a certain amount, just make sure it's below that. If you say whatever you're dealing with, cool, like that doesn't matter. The doping agencies in the World Federation don't give two shits about anything because for years track and field has been looked at as a sham because of drugs, doping. It's embarrassing when Ben Johnson sets world records and then you have to take it back because he's on the sauce.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing when Michael Johnson and the man, you have to take these things back from. So all the Jamaican, Shelly Ann Fraser Price, she had to get a surgery on her tooth and she was taking some pills for it and she got suspended for 6 months. Was it racial then? No, like, you know what I mean? It's just that Americans really want to win so badly at every single sport that they try to, and now they feel that they got a gold medal chance and it got taken away from them and they're sick. So like, it's not racial, bro.
Okay.
My opinion.
Okay. From now, I mean, yes, we to speak.
What's on my mind is definitely the Euro. You know, shout out Italy. That's my prediction to win. So before everything even started.
A month ago still.
Yeah, so I enjoy watching soccer. So yeah, that's on my mind still.
What's on my mind? Honestly, like everything's just flowing. You know those ones? You know, everything is flowing. Everything is just good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no, not sick, not stressed. Everything's flowing. Positive vibes, everything good. Everything's been good lately. Just want to keep going. You know, no stress. So
Make sure that.
just keep the positive vibes going. Everyone's blessed. Everyone's doing good. Shout out my guy Shaq. Went back to BC. Shout out to him. Been locked in, But yeah, besides that, man, just energy is good. That's what's on my mind. Like positive energy, the good energy that's going on lately. Everyone's, usually when you talk to your random, like, I'm sick. Yeah. Everyone's been like good. Yeah. No one's been saying they're sick. So like, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So that's what's on my mind. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's episode 12, 13, episode 13. Thanks for tuning in. Anything last minute things to say?
Not really.
Not really. Just keep supporting the 10 years in. Yeah, just keep supporting the 10 in it. So you get me. So yeah, the AHH Pod was signing out. Come on.